and welcome to episode 143?
44.
144 of Anime and Us. I'm TJ.
And I'm Shawn.
And this is the review shot reviews anime from A to Z, sort of.
The episode before last episode, we spun the wheel for category V. Got Vampire Knight. Hepburn, don't know what that means, is a Japanese manga series written by Matsuri Hino. Serialized in Shoujo Manga Magazine, Lala, whatever any of that means, from 2004 to 2013. 2 drama CDs were created for the series. I don't know what a drama CD is. As well as
It's a CD on a drama.
Yeah. As well as a 26 episode anime adaptation based on the first 2 sagas, so apparently there's a lot more than what's been adapted. The first season aired October to December 2008. The anime adaptations were licensed for release in North America by Viz Media.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot to this anime.
I'm clicking on, that's radio drama. Or maybe that's what a drama CD is.
Yeah, it's just a drama. It's just drama. It's audio drama.
So, like, a bunch of people acting it out on audio form.
It's a podcast. An acting.
It kind of makes sense, yeah.
It's acting a podcast. It's actors just talking on a microphone.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's what radio dramas were
stupid.
very popular back in
the day.
And they're getting real popular again now.
Podcast, yeah. The new Batman is essentially that.
Yeah, so.
One of the new Batmans, anyway.
So, yeah, they're getting popular again because of podcasts' popularity. That makes sense, though. If you're just out on a run or something.
I don't get it. I do like listening. Like, I listen to a lot of podcasts, but it's also, I only listen to the ones that also have video because I like to reference who's talking, what they look like the energy of the conversation. I can't get enough of that from just audio.
Oh, so you don't listen to our podcast?
I can't. I mean, I couldn't anyway, but I absolutely can't, even if I wanted to.
No, Shawn doesn't like to listen to himself speak.
Most people don't. That's a pretty normal thing.
I didn't at first, but then, you get
used to it.
After I edited 100 and
I can only imagine you're a lot more used to it than me. But, like, even now, like, I'll listen to a few minutes here and there, and it doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he really doesn't like it when other people he knows listens to it.
That. Only because it's not successful. And I don't mean successful in the fact that we're making money, but, like, a decent amount of people listening or watching. It's, at least to what I think successful would be. So it's like, I'm kind of retarded. And I don't need people that don't know I'm kind of retarded finding out I'm kind of retarded by listening to this.
So you're embarrassed.
I don't know about embarrassed, because I'm not embarrassed, but I am kind of retarded. Anyway.
Okay.
Vampire Knight.
That's not what I expected. Okay.
Vampire Knight's not very good.
Vampire Knight is very, very, very slow.
And bland.
And nothing happens in it, which makes sense. There's a lot more to it, because I think they, only adapted the first page.
I don't really know what the overarching storyline would be for the entire, not just the 28 anime, but, the entire, in the 13 episodes we watched, I don't know what the overarching storyline is. I have no idea. You should know that for a first season of an anime. At least, where the needle's headed.
Right. I mean, I think the big picture is the hunters versus the vampires.
Maybe.
Kind of, that's where it's going.
But, towards the end, you find out there's a teacher that's a vampire hunter, and it's like, if that's the case, you're a shitty vampire hunter, because you're teaching vampires.
Well, apparently everyone's organized. The vampires are organized.
And a council and all that.
And then the hunters are organized. The hunters only hunt the rabbit vampires, not the civilized ones.
Level E?
The level E ones, yes. Which doesn't make any sense, because I don't think there's, level D or level C.
There is at least 3 levels.
Yeah, but they're not called level...
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's nobles, purebloods, and level E's.
Yeah.
So why is it called level E? Just call it something else.
It doesn't make any sense.
No. That's just bad.
It's bad. It starts off with a girl walking through the snow. She's probably 8, maybe younger, maybe older. I don't know. Yeah, and a vampire's attacking her. And then another vampire comes and saves her.
I guess we're just jumping into the premise.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, this is the beginning.
Yeah.
And then we skip forward 10-ish years.
Mm-hmm.
They're in high school. And there's a day class and a night class. The night class are vampires. The day class are humans. The vampires know about the humans, obviously. The humans don't know that the night class are vampires.
No. And the vampires don't blow up in the sun.
Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. They don't really get into the lore behind vampires.
So, after I watched this, I feel like... When was this released?
2004? Maybe? Something like that. 2007? Something like that.
Was this before or after Twilight?
Before the movies, definitely.
Like the books?
The books? Maybe not, I don't know.
Because I really feel like someone read Twilight and made an anime.
As far, like, maybe when the original manga came out, it probably started before the books.
Maybe.
Definitely before the books were so widespread known that some dude in Japan knew about it.
Who knows if a dude in Japan wrote it, though?
Well, I mean, the name was a Japanese name. I assume it was a dude in Japan.
You just assume.
We can click on it, but I'm pretty certain.
Maybe it's a dude that really liked Twilight, because this felt Twilight-ish.
It did feel a little Twilight-ish, but most crappy teen romantic vampire movies feel Twilight-ish. Because Twilight's such a popular crappy teen romantic.
Yeah, but not in 2004.
Movie. Yeah, but the reason why we're feeling like it's Twilight, I think, is because it's a crappy teen romantic vampire. And we relate that to Twilight.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen enough crappy teen...
I've seen a few. There's one called Warm Bodies. Oh, no, that's a zombie one. That one's actually kind of interesting. The plot device is kind of interesting, where the zombie is kind of sentient. Like it's like there's a human locked inside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. But, like, the only teen vampire thing that I can think of outside of Twilight is Lost Boys.
There's tons of them. They're just not any good. Well, they never got any kind of popularity. There's tons of them. There's a big one on the CW. I never watched it. I don't know what it's called.
Diaries.
Yeah, and then there's like a spin-off series that was also gigantic.
Legacy?
I guess. But it's like...
I watched the CW series.
That's what that stuff... I hate CW.
I think some of the shows are okay.
Doesn't
matter.
Do you like Batwoman? The show that got canceled?
Yeah, I actually thought it was okay.
Oh!
I thought it was fine.
It was terrible.
If you say so.
The Flash, I really liked the first couple seasons of The Flash, and then it got terrible. I really liked the first season of Arrow. Like, I loved the first season of Arrow.
Yeah,
terrible
I'm not
going
to sit here and defend every season of those shows.
They're all terrible.
They're not all terrible, though.
Every one of them.
There's some of them, they have the CW issue problems, but at the core, the superhero stuff is fine.
They're all terrible.
So, they're not all terrible.
Yeah.
And Legend of Tomorrow is really good, too.
I couldn't do it. Yeah. It was too cheap hero. Like,
that was kind of the point.
But I can't. It's hard to believe it. Speaking of hero stuff, have you seen Peacemaker?
Yes.
That's really good. I'm not done it yet. I'm only on episode 5, but it's really good.
Yes, I know. It's funny that you like that one.
It's good.
It's right up your alley.
There's a lot of bad stuff that I don't like, but whatever. It's good. Overall.
Anyway, this isn't a Peacemaker review. This is a Vampire Night review.
Well, Vampire Night's terrible. Don't watch it. Finish with the premise. They're at school. Day class, night class. And then there's what are they called? Her and Zero? His name's Zero, right?
Oh, the disciplinary committee.
That's it. But it's where they really are bodyguards to sort of separate the day and the night class.
Kind of, but she's useless.
Completely. Even with her power pole.
She's apparently got a staff and all these powers and stuff. Every single episode, she's the damsel in distress. Why the hell is she even here?
To be the damsel in distress.
Apparently, because she needs to be saved every freaking episode. And she is definitely the main protagonist from Twilight.
Oh, yeah.
So, she's always, the vampire is in love with her and stuff like that. Or maybe,
both main vampires are apparently in love with her.
Well, I don't know. The pure blood vampire might be...
Kaname. Why do I know their names?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The main character is Yuki.
There you go. You know their names. I
only watched it half like a Lupin, but I remember the names for some reason.
I remember the other vampire's name was Zero because his name is Zero.
Yes.
It's not a hard one to forget. But,
Well, so, they separate each other. Zero's apparently a vampire. You don't find that out for a little while. There's medicine the vampires can take so that they don't have to drink blood.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the entire plot. There's not a whole lot more to it.
It's very slice of life in the worst kind of way, though.
Yeah. They're just going to school every day.
And stuff kind of happens. Vampires...
A lot happens, actually. And a lot of nothing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Every time they go to the city, they get attacked. The girl gets attacked by a vampire.
Stop going to the city.
Exactly. Just stop going to the freaking city. But every single time she goes there. And there's a lot of drama in this. And it's like... I just didn't care.
Oh, yeah. Why would I care about
any of it?
Tons of drama, but it's terrible.
It's all cheap, romantic drama, and
It's like Tits and Queensblade. it loses its interest. It's what gets you aroused goes away very quickly when it's there all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely
and when it's done poorly,
it's just you become immune to it on screen, and it's like
desensitized.
Why am I watching this? And it's just over and over again. And the main vampire is kind of weird because he kind of loves this girl.
I don't like him. I don't like any of it. But he reminds me a little bit of what's Tom Cruise from
Lestat.
Yes, he reminds me of Lestat, where he's so old that he's finding amusement in this one thing.
Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, this girl almost feels like his daughter.
Yeah, but then it's still sexual.
It's still, you know what I mean?
And it's not overly sexualized, it's just the implication that he's aroused by her.
That's a perfect word, the implication of what they're trying to tell you is going on behind the scenes is really bad. And then there's the whole Zero being turned to a vampire by a pure blood woman who can take other people's bodies over.
Yeah, she can move her spirit, her soul into them. I don't know.
But, they know this vampire is bad, and you apparently can't kill a pureblood because that's the vampire's sin or something like that, even though she's a maniac monster.
Well, I guess there's only so many purebloods, right?
I guess. I don't know, but...
There can only be so many. And if all the purebloods die, then eventually vampires will just be crazy. Because you need a pureblood to make the level E's not level E.
Or you just keep the vampires you have.
Oh yeah, but there's vampire hunters. Eventually they're gonna die.
Yeah, but not if everything's civilized. If they stop turning...
That's what they're trying to do.
If they stop turning vampires, all the civilized vampires can live with all the civilized hunters and there won't be
I think the issue is you turn one vampire and then you've got a young vampire that's stupid. And then they're gonna go bite a bunch of people. I don't think you can ever really stop it. I think it's just a cycle.
Stop turning vampires!
It's a cycle. I don't think you can because there's always new ones.
But the problem
and the new ones are stupid, so they bite new ones.
Only the purebloods can turn people into vampires.
Oh, I thought
No.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, the purebloods are old.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. At least in this iteration.
And so if you stop, if all the purebloods die, no more new vampires, no more problems.
Yeah, deal. Done.
I don't know. It's really bad.
Yeah, it's not good. There's a bit more to it with Zero and his brother and his family and all that. But it's not an overarching plot line. It's just something that they threw in there for 3 episodes.
Yeah, because you think the brother's dead for most of the series, but then oh no, twist, he's still alive, and it's I don't care.
There's vampire killing bullets too.
That never get used.
Never get used. You see him shot once or twice, but not on
They don't kill anything.
Yeah, they don't. Well, they don't actually shoot a vampire with it. They shoot into the air.
Don't they maybe shoot the level E's?
Maybe. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, 1 or 2 of them.
I don't know. The vampire lore behind it sucks, honestly.
Yeah, it's really terrible.
It's not very... It's the worst vampire lore, with the exception of...
The voice acting is terrible. The artwork is terrible. The music isn't particularly good.
Some of the tracks are fine. But
it's not particularly good, is what I'm saying.
The gothic horror stuff I liked. Every once in a while, it would kick in and it would feel like a vampire.
Animation, dialogue, terrible. Chick with a power pole, terrible.
It really frustrated me because, if she's supposed to be the hero, and every time she's just used by everybody else. She's nothing but a pawn.
Why does she have a power pole? Why isn't she walking around with that semi-auto gun? Vampire killing bullets. Give it to her. She's the human. She needs it.
But Zero did give her the gun.
Yeah, at one point in time.
And she still doesn't carry it with her.
No.
She carries that stupid power pole, which never once worked for her.
I don't even think she ever really tried it. She extended it and held it in a defensive position once or twice, but I don't think she ever actually swung it at anyone. She
brings it out, she gets knocked on her ass, and it gets thrown across the room.
Maybe it's used at some point. I don't know.
Oh, and her dad's the headmaster.
Of course. But not her real dad, her adopted father.
Her second adopted father.
Who also adopted Zero.
Yes. So they're technically brothers and sisters, but that's kind of the main romance.
And apparently you grow up as a vampire, which is usually very not a thing, just like Sunlight. Yeah. If you get turned at 10, you're 10 forever. But Zero was turned at whatever age, he was much younger, and then he grew up into an adult.
True, but I don't know if he actually turned into a vampire until the series started. I think it was a delayed effect kind of thing.
Alright. Anything else?
I'm trying to stretch this out a little bit because it's only 16 minutes long.
I'll down to 14 and a half.
Yeah, I know. That's my whole point. It's at 16 minutes.
Want to talk about Peacemaker?
I mean, it's kind of been a trend. We keep talking about different things at the end of these things. So. Why? What do you want to talk about?
Nothing really. I liked it a lot.
You're not finished it yet, so...
No, but what's his name? The main guy?
John Cena?
He's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, he is, surprisingly,
Yeah. The woke stuff's a little much, but whatever.
Woke stuff.
Like, I'm black and in charge. I'm a lesbian. Here's my wife. It's like, it's fine, but it's a little heavy-handed.
I didn't even know who you were talking about. Yeah.
Wow. I'll tell you, it's a big part of the show. What I did find really funny though was you saw the black girl's wife's at one point on the tablet, and he's dying. It's the over the top humor. Normally, I hate that, but it seems to work in this show.
It does work, and I think the wokeness. I hate that word as you put it.
It's a thing.
I think it's intentional.
I think it's intentional too. It's just I hate it in shows when it's too much.
I don't think it's there. Like, as a woke thing. I think it's there to be kind of made fun of a little bit.
But they don't, is the only... As so far, they don't make fun of it.
Not so much as that, but, like, they use that scenario to make jokes, like you said.
That's fair.
That's what I think
that's fair. That's a thing. And the jokes are sometimes land.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty funny show. I like the vigilante guy. He's kind of funny.
Yeah. So.
I just saw the scene where I don't know her name, the fat black chick puts on the X-ray vision goggles, and then the leader guy, like has the butterfly in his head, and he's like like cat, and comes after her.
Oh, and it ends at the cliffhanger.
Of course, but like she's alive. She just got knocked down. She's fine, but he's going to be a good butterfly or something. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't seen yet.
I won't spoil it.
Next episode. Dragon Ball Z. All right, we want to spin?
No, because one.
Oh, category 4.
We didn't even rate it.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
Yeah, it's below average, but not by much.
Okay, I mean you're more generous than I was.
Maybe a 3. I'm just saying it's below average.
I was kind of at a 3.
Yeah,
but because I was bored.
Are we're still ranking things against?
Yes, we do it every week.
We're not doing it next time.
Yes, we are. We do it every week.
Next category, like we start on A, we're not doing it next time.
You mean numbers and symbols?
Whatever.
Anyway.
What do we got?
It is Beautiful Joe.
Ooh.
Variable Geo.
Not great.
Do you even know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
The chicks fighting.
Wow, you actually did know what
we talked about it last time. That's the only reason.
Oh, okay. Virus.
Buster Surge. Not good.
And Violence Jack. And
Violence Jack is number 1.
I think Variable Geo is actually number 1 because it's only 3 episodes.
Oh, Variable Geo, Violence Jack, and then I don't even remember them. You just said them. None of them are like particularly really. Virus is probably the last.
Yeah, because it was like 26.
And it was terrible.
Yeah, it was Power Rangers. And the Beautiful Joe was actually really bad too. That was 26
it was really bad.
Episodes.
I do remember that. So I guess that, then this in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you may spin for W.
Now we may spin for W. Let's spin. What we got? Oh, right past Roll Trigger. World War Blue? Shawn's pick. Is that for this or the next one?
That is technically you get to choose anything, anytime.
Oh.
So, I mean, you could be a veto. They don't know what that is yet, if you want.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use a video. You're going to use it because Gundam. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm actually going to use it now.
Okay.
World Trigger.
Oh, we're going to do World Trigger? You're going to
World Trigger.
Subject me to that? You don't even want to look at the other things?
Nope. I'll look through it real quick.
You want to pause so you can look through it?
I could, but I'm going to make it more difficult for you when you go to edit.
I could just take this whole, section and just delete.
Wild Arms, that's a game.
Yes, it is. It's a good game.
It's a game I've always wanted to play, and I tried playing one a couple of years ago. Wow, it's a lot of episodes.
Yeah,
22.
That's too many.
Way too many. But it's just so incredibly dated. And I love turn-based RPGs. Yeah. It's just too dated, I couldn't.
There's a remake of the original one, but it's still PlayStation 2.
Gotcha.
Witchblade is based on comics. I don't know if that's good, though.
Titties.
It's also got 24 episodes.
Yeah, oh god, no. I think we're on World Trigger.
World Trigger has 71 episodes.
I'm aware.
I know there's one that only has 3.
Yeah, that could be pretty good. But no. Oh, I didn't see the high school girls part. Oh, Jesus Christ. 12 episodes and then 6 OVAs. I wonder why they got 6 OVAs. Wait.
Because all the...
Absurdist I didn't even say that properly. Idol anime. Slice of life, though.
Because there are boobies everywhere in that one.
Oh, man.
24.
Young man! I wonder if that's him or, like, the love interest.
No, that looks like actually a cover of a DVD volume.
It does. But that's got to be someone in it.
I guess. I don't know. It's just for reference for people listening to a podcast.
Welcome to the NHK.
There's a sexy woman on the front of this.
Like my internet just cut out. It's not going backwards. World Trigger it is, boys.
Unfortunately, I guess I'm stuck watching that.
All right, I see.
Wait. 71 episodes. What are we doing?
You tell me when to stop.
Okay,
because I've seen all of it.
We're gonna just do another.
Yeah, I mean, if it goes to 71, so be it. But I don't think we're going to. You tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Not 20 episodes in.
What do you mean?
A little longer.
What do you mean a little longer?
A little longer than 20.
Well, if I have to go at least 20, this is going to be a 2-week project.
Oh yeah, I figured as much.
Okay. All right. Fine. Whatever. World Trigger, I guess.
See you guys.
Bye.